Gladiator 2 movie summary in English. Let's begin. 16 years after Marcus Aurelius's death, Rome is ruled by the corrupt twin emperors Geta and Caracalla. In the North African kingdom of Numidia, the refugee Hanno lives with his wife Arishat. The Roman army led by General Acacius invades and conquers the kingdom, killing Arishat and enslaving Hanno and the other survivors. The slaves are taken to Ostia, where the Romans pit them against baboons to advertise them as potential gladiators. Hanno savagely kills 2 baboons, impressing the stable master Macrinus, who promises Hanno an opportunity to kill Acacius if he wins enough fights in Rome. Acacius returns to Rome as a war hero. Geta and Caracalla arrange gladiatorial games in the Colosseum to celebrate his victory. Disillusioned with war, Acacius requests a break with his wife Lucilla, the daughter of Aurelius, but the emperors refuse and plot to conquer Persia and India. Senator Thraex throws a party for the emperors and arranges a gladiatorial duel as entertainment. After Hanno wins, he recites a verse from Virgil's Aeneid, revealing his Roman education to the emperors and raising Macrinus's suspicion. Acacius and Lucilla conspire with Thraex and Senator Gracchus to overthrow the emperors and restore the Roman Republic. Hanno emulates the late legendary gladiator Maximus in the Colosseum to win fights. Lucilla realizes that Hanno is her son, Lucius Verus, whom she sent away as a child to protect him from rivals for the throne. Lucilla visits Lucius and tries to reconnect with him, but he angrily rebuffs her. He resents being forced to flee Rome and is upset that her new husband caused Arishat's death. Lucilla reveals to Lucius that he is Maximus's son and tells him to use his father's strength to survive. During a naumachia in the Colosseum, Lucius leads the gladiators to victory and fires a crossbow at the spectating Acacius, but fails to kill him. Ravi, the gladiator's physician, befriends Lucius and shows him the shrine to Maximus, which includes Maximus's sword and armor. Lucilla and Acacius conspire to free Lucius as part of their plot to dethrone the emperors. However, Thraex, who owes Macrinus money, informs him of the conspiracy. Lucilla and Acacius are arrested for treason. Macrinus advises the emperors to have Acacius killed in the Colosseum and arranges for Lucius to fight him. After a brief fight, Acacius surrenders to Lucius and professes his love and respect for Lucilla and Maximus. Lucius refuses to execute Acacius, but the Praetorian Guard execute him at the emperor's command, prompting the people to riot. When Macrinus questions Lucius's refusal to kill Acacius, Lucius argues that Rome can be a better place. Macrinus manipulates Caracalla into believing that Geta will blame him for the riot. Caracalla kills Geta with Macrinus's help. Lucilla and Lucius reconcile. She gives him her father's ring, which also belonged to Maximus and Acacius. Increasingly delusional, Caracalla names his pet monkey as a consul alongside Macrinus. Macrinus persuades the Senate that he can restore order and assumes control of the Praetorians. He reveals to Lucilla that he was a slave under Aurelius's rule and vows to avenge himself by becoming emperor. Macrinus convinces Caracalla to have Lucilla executed in the Colosseum, with only Lucius to defend her, hoping their deaths will trigger another riot that the Senate will defuse by executing Caracalla. Lucius sends Ravi with the ring to request military aid from Acacius's legions outside Rome. Lucilla is brought into the Colosseum with the senators whom she conspired with, while Lucius rallies the gladiators to revolt against their enslavers. Armed with Maximus's sword and armor, he leads the gladiators to defend Lucilla from execution. Gracchus is killed in the onslaught, while Macrinus kills Caracalla before fatally shooting Lucilla with an arrow. Macrinus flees the rioting city, with Lucius in pursuit. Acacius's legions and Macrinus's Praetorians meet outside Rome. To stop a battle, Lucius and Macrinus duel. Although Macrinus nearly kills Lucius, Lucius kills Macrinus and reveals his identity as the imperial heir, convincing both armies to build a united Rome with him. Later, Lucius mourns his parents in the Colosseum. The end.